one, so I'm just gonna give you a quick tutorial and then really slow tutorial getting into the grips and all the details. This is what is happening. I control the selection second from the top. You can use any other method you want. You want to know the way I did it, just go to the video full note, and then, without explaining too much, I'm just lifting the card all the way from the top like this with an index finger. Then, once I'm here, I'm picking up the selection, which is second from the top, and doing the same. To completely square the selection in the indifferent card, I bring the thumb and the index finger not too close from this corner or this corner, from the center. Okay, I'm just rubbing. So to square all the minor discrepancies, then the thumb pick up the double from the back. The thumb is in the back and the index, middle, and third finger on the front. Okay, just to pick it up and just leave it on the front. And that's it. Now, the grip, notice over here, the thumb is not really straight in 90-degree angle. It has to be in about 45-degree angle, as you can see. That's important because over here, with a thumb, I'm squeezing against the middle finger to buckle the deck, mainly the top portion of the deck. Okay, so you can see the spaces. With a tip of the index or the nail, you pick up, mainly with a tip, with a flesh. I lift up further up, but from this angle it's hard to tell. So I can make sure it's only one card and bringing it all the way to the top. I'm just pushing with the index. Now, for a card to start tilting or to start lifting up like this is really important, and that's why you keep the thumb in angle. As you can see over here, this little gap over here is going to pinch the card all the way from the top. By making pressure or by bending that thumb, as you can see, we're making more pressure on this top section. So at the beginning, this is a tricky move, at least it was for me when I was practicing. I realized when I was lifting the card, sometimes there is not enough grip and I was dropping the card. So for you to have enough grip from the card all the way on top, when I'm pushing the card with the index finger, I'm just making pressure over here. Now this move works much better if your hands are not too tacky. In my personal experience, when I was filming this video, my hands are too tacky and it was kind of tricky to do the color change at a decent speed. Because the second color change, well, it's not that you did a color change at the beginning, but when you're raising the card, the selection, you have to do it quickly. Okay, so it's not an easy move if your hands are too tacky. Sometimes you might think, well, that's better if your hands are tacky, but specifically for this move, if you don't seem to get it down, maybe it's because your hands are too tacky. It's better if your hands are a little slippery. When you lift it, I try to hide the index finger over here. I try not to show the index finger too much. Obviously, if they pay attention, they will see the index finger anyway. But if you can keep the hand like this without overexposing the index finger, is better, and tilt the hand. So you have to be comfortable for this move. You cannot be straight up on the front. You have to be a little bit in angle. Okay, you have to move away so they can see more in angle. You have to be comfortable, like I said, that is important. Because if you try to twist the wrist too much, you're gonna get a little bit of comfortable trying to hide the index finger as well. But when you do the production or the color change, the first production, let me show you the gestures. You squeeze over here with the index finger, bring that card from the top. This is the gesture that I do at the beginning when producing the card and trying to get it done. Then for a second part, in the process of getting ready, I'm just talking and I say, this is not your card? No? Okay. Now because you need to get ready, you may end up flashing this little edge of the selection. Just put your hand over here, or just make sure you lift up enough to do a quick color change, slow. Now, I'm getting issues right now because my hands are sweating a lot. Like I just explained a minute ago, that my hands are too tacky right now. And notice the discrepancies. I'm not able to lift up the card because my hands are too tacky. So let me wash my hands again, and then we'll see if that works better. Now we are back. So let's go through very quickly. Yeah, that's close enough. And just by pushing the short and long edge of the card, the double, you're gonna be able to square them very quickly. Okay, but to start squaring, put your hand in the front so you don't flash the discrepancies. And over here, you see, I'm just hiding the lift up process. You display the card, and then for you see, they can see the index finger. I'll just tilt the card even further so they can see this card straight up from the front. And I don't want to flash over here. You start doing the move in the process of doing this gesture. Okay, just like that. So let me go ahead. Now, in case the card doesn't lift, you have to apply pressure over here with a thumb, little slightly. So it rises like that. And the second has to be a little faster. Okay, and that's it. I mean, it looks easy. It may take you some time, and I hope you enjoy it.